All right.
I don't feel comfortable talking about my attorney person.
Okay, no problem.
No, I have a year in the paper. Okay.
This is when cops face female teacher predators. On March 15, 2025, Downers Grove police received a call that would lead them into one of their most disturbing investigations. A mother and her 15-year-old son had arrived at the station with evidence that would shock even seasoned investigators. The mother explained how she had purchased her son a new iPhone and was helping him set it up. During the routine iCloud setup process, she had discovered explicit messages from someone she never expected, his teacher, Christina Formella. The messages weren't just inappropriate. They revealed what appeared to be an ongoing inappropriate relationship between the 30-year-old educator and her teenage student. As detectives examined the phone, the scope of the evidence became clear. The messages showed a pattern that had been developing since December 2023, when the boy was just 15 years old. Christina Formella, a special education teacher and soccer coach at Downers Grove South High School, had allegedly crossed every professional and legal boundary with one of her students. The investigation moved quickly. Detectives needed to gather more evidence before making an arrest, knowing that a case involving a respected educator would face intense scrutiny. Within hours, they had enough evidence to obtain an arrest warrant. The plan was set. They would arrest Formella the next day during what would appear to be a routine traffic stop.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Officer Guzman with Downers Grove. Do you have your license on you?
Yes. Can I?
Yeah, I'm gonna explain. I'm sure you're confused. I'll explain everything to you. You're Christina?
Yes.
Okay, Christina, do me a favor. Can you step out of the car for me? I know you're confused. I'll explain everything to you.
On Sunday, March 16, 2025, Officer Guzman and his team executed the arrest plan on Hughes Avenue. From their perspective, this wasn't just another arrest. They were taking down someone who had violated the most sacred trust between educator and student. Guzman's calm professionalism masked the gravity of what they were dealing with.
You don't have anything on you? You can just grab whatever you need.
Whatever I need.
Yeah, whatever you need, like your phone, your purse, go ahead and grab it.
Is she going somewhere? Or?
Yeah, we're gonna explain everything to you guys.
Excuse me, is my husband coming with?
Yes, yeah, he's taking his phone number down. We're staying in touch with him. We're just going to Downers Grove, so 10 minutes away.
No, I know, but I really would prefer that my husband's with me.
Of course.
The officers watched as Christina's confusion turned to concern. Her requests about her husband and her obvious anxiety told them she had no idea what was coming. From a police perspective, this was often the most telling moment, how suspects react when they first realize they're in serious trouble.
Let's right back over here. So, we do have an investigation going on. We have to talk to you about it at the police department, okay? So we're gonna explain everything to you there. It's not my investigation. I don't know the full details. We do have to bring you there though, okay? So I do have to put you in handcuffs and bring you to the police department. Just to Downers Grove.
Handcuffs?
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
I'm like willing to go with you.
I get it, yeah. Unfortunately, we have to do it that way. So do me a favor, we just take this off.
Can I ask you
Of course, yeah. It's not, like I said, it's not my investigation. Obviously, we're here for a reason. So go ahead and turn around for me.
This was the critical moment officers trained for, taking someone who appears to be a normal member of society and placing them under arrest for serious crimes. Christina's cooperation didn't surprise the officers. In their experience, those who commit these types of crimes often maintain a facade of respectability right until the end.
So right now you're being detained, and there is a detective that needs to talk to you at the police department. So we'll let your husband know. No, he can just come to the police department as well if he wants to wait for you there.
I'm like,
I get it. You have a lot of questions.
so scared.
Yeah, everything's okay. We just need to talk to you at the police department. That's all. Nothing else on your pocket right now? Anything else?
Just my phone.
Just your phone?
Here.
Okay.
The officers' priority was getting Christina to the station safely while preserving the integrity of their investigation. Every word, every reaction was being captured on Bodycam, evidence that would later be crucial in court.
Right now, you're being detained for an investigation, and we're bringing you to the police department. And once you get there, they're going to fill you in on everything.
During the transport, officers observed Christina's growing distress. From their perspective, this physical reaction often indicated guilt. Innocent people typically demanded answers, while those with something to hide often became physically ill when confronted with arrest.
Unless they're able to reach it down there. Sure you don't want a tissue or something?
I'm feeling I'm gonna throw up.
A bag?
Yes, please.
All right. Shauna, can you grab like a bag out of there?
Possibly a drunk driver. No complaints tonight though.
Hey, can you get like a bag just in case she gets nauseous? Yeah. I don't know, do we have any of those MSS bags like laying around the box? I figure it's something better than nothing.
Once Christina was in custody, detectives could begin the deeper investigation. When they seized her phone, they discovered even more damning evidence. Diary entries in her Notes app that allegedly detailed her relationship with the student. These digital confessions would become the cornerstone of the prosecution's case. The student was interviewed by specialists from the DuPage County Children's Advocacy Center, who confirmed the allegations. He reported that their last communication had been in February 2024 and acknowledged that the relationship was wrong. During her police interview, Christina's responses revealed the mindset officers frequently encounter in these cases. She denied the allegations, but made statements that showed a disturbing lack of understanding about the severity of her alleged actions. Her claim that everybody comes after me because I'm good looking, I'm a good person, and care too much for the boy, demonstrated what investigators recognized as classic manipulation tactics. She also tried to shift the blame, claiming the student had taken her phone, sent messages to himself for blackmail, and was stalking her. From the detective's perspective, this narrative was inconsistent with the evidence they had gathered. Christina Formello was formally charged with 1 count of criminal assault, Class 1 felony, and 2 counts of aggravated criminal abuse, Class 1 and Class 2 felonies. These charges carried potential sentences ranging from 3 to 15 years in prison, with mandatory registration as an offender if convicted. At her initial court appearance on March 17, 2025, the judge denied the prosecution's motion to keep Christina detained. She was released on bail with strict conditions: no contact with anyone under 18 and no entry into Downers Grove South High School. The school had already placed her on paid administrative leave pending the investigation. On April 14, 2025, Christina pleaded not guilty to all charges. Her next court date was scheduled for June 17, 2025, with the trial still pending as of June 2025. But as shocking as the Formella case was, it wasn't the only one. Just a few months earlier in New Jersey, another special education teacher was arrested, not just for what she was accused of doing, but for how deeply it affected everyone around her.
I don't have a phone. It got destroyed, actually. I lost it today and got run over.
Okay.
As the clock struck midnight in Ocean County in June 2024, Detective Hernandez and his team approached a quiet residential home where a 44-year-old special education teacher had no idea her life was about to change forever. Inside that house, Allison Havman-Niedrak was caring for her elderly parents and putting her 2 young children to bed, completely unaware that months of investigation into her alleged relationship with a 15-year-old student were about to culminate in her arrest.
Good evening. Yes. Detective Hernandez, Rio Borough Police Department. Is Allison home? May I speak with her, please? Now we'll talk to her out here. Thank you. Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
Hi.
Detective Hernandez, Rio Borough Police Department. Detective Correa, Detective Hobbs. You know why we're here? No? Any idea? You want to move away from the house to
I
speak
don't
to
feel
her?
comfortable talking about my attorney present.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
Detective Hernandez's professional approach couldn't mask the gravity of what was unfolding. Havman-Niedrak's immediate request for an attorney revealed she knew exactly why they were there.
We have a warrant for your arrest, so we're gonna take you in. Is there anything on you that you want to leave with your family?
No, my glasses come with me. Do I have medication that I need to bring with me?
If you take medication, I will highly suggest for you to have someone get it for you. Okay, just give me a second.
But what happened next would raise red flags. When asked about her phone, the centerpiece of evidence in a case built on digital communications, Havman-Niedrak made a claim that seemed almost too convenient.
I don't have a phone. It got destroyed, actually. I lost it today and got run over.
Okay.
For a case built entirely on over 25,000 text messages, the suspect claiming her phone was conveniently destroyed on the day of her arrest was beyond suspicious. This appeared to be a calculated attempt to destroy evidence.
Just have them bring the medicine.
Okay.
Here, I gotta put you under cuffs, though.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah. My joints are very fragile.
I'm not gonna hurt you in any shape or form. This is gonna go on gently. Right? Still good?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay?
Okay.
Give me a second.
My husband's here with my kids.
Okay. Thank you, and I see your parents there.
Yeah, my parents are. They're fine. My kids are safe.
All right.
The presence of her two children, ages 5 and 12, created a heartbreaking complexity. Here was a woman accused of preying on someone else's child, now worried about the safety of her own children. The irony was not lost on investigators who had spent months building a case against someone entrusted with the care of the most vulnerable students.
Do me a favor, go like this.
I do have a lot of medical issues. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem.
What does she need?
Medication?
All right, let's we'll have them get it.
Yeah.
My husband can get it.
Yeah.
Can you let her know?
Can you get my antibiotics and my... Sorry, my mom had strokes recently.
Okay, no problem.
I'm my parents' caretaker.
Okay.
Where is she going now?
She's gonna come back to the Freehold Borough Police.
She's going to her police station in Freehold. Yes. Do you know their numbers?
My parents?
Yeah.
Everything? Yeah.
Okay.
And they have my attorney's number now.
Okay.
Should I
Yeah.
keep that with me as well, or?
If you don't know
I
by
don't know
heart,
it. I don't know my attorney's phone.
yeah, I would highly recommend for you to get it, because that way you
I
have
have a
that piece of paper.
We'll get it.
Yeah.
Where's it at? Where's the paper?
It's...
Havman Nidrak's role as caretaker for her stroke-affected mother painted a picture of someone trusted by her family. Yet the evidence revealed the dark truth about what she was accused of doing to a 15-year-old boy who had trusted her as his teacher.
Thank you for not scaring my children.
They home?
They're in the, well, they're in the basement. They're trying to go to sleep.
Okay.
I just put them in bed there. We just got back from dinner.
Just glad you weren't in bed sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God.
How many children do you have?
Just
Two.
This moment captured the tragic irony perfectly. Havman Nidrak thanked detectives for not frightening her own children while she was accused of preying on someone else's child. Her concern for her two young children highlighted the devastating impact her alleged actions would have on innocent family members.
Okay.
Do you have anything sharp on you or anything like that? Because I'm going to pass you down.
No,
before-
it's my glasses in my pocket.
Okay, do you mind if I just go into your pocket?
Oh, you're fine.
As the standard arrest procedures continued, the weight of the evidence that had brought them to this moment was staggering. The Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office had uncovered what they described as an obsessive relationship. Prosecutors noted that Havman Nidrak frequently sat with the victim during lunch at school, behavior that in hindsight appeared to be grooming. The evidence painted a disturbing picture. Over 25,000 explicit text messages, multiple alleged encounters at her Jackson home, witness testimony that revealed systematic manipulation and abuse. The investigation showed that Havman Nidrak had used her position as a special education teacher to prey on one of the most vulnerable students in her care. Following her arrest that night, Havman Nidrak was initially charged with first-degree aggravated assault and second-degree endangering the welfare of a child. But as investigators dug deeper, the charges expanded dramatically. By March of the following year, a Monmouth County grand jury returned a 7-count indictment that included first-degree endangering the welfare of a child for manufacturing inappropriate materials, multiple counts of second-degree endangering, official misconduct, and additional assault charges. Prosecutors gave her a plea deal that matched how serious her alleged crime was. If she admitted guilt to aggravated assault, she would spend 12 years in a New Jersey state prison. Because of the No Early Release Act, she would have to serve at least 85% of that time before she could even try for parole. The deal also said she would have to register as a sex offender under Megan's Law and could never contact the victim again. Her lawyers hinted they might argue that she wasn't thinking clearly because of mental health problems. But that argument would be tough to win, since there were thousands of text messages showing she had carefully planned everything. As the case continues through the court system, Havman Nidrak remains under house arrest at her parents' home, prohibited from contact with minors, except her own children. Allison's destroyed phone raised red flags about evidence tampering, but in the next case, it was technology that caught the predator, when a mother's routine phone check revealed something no parent should ever have to see.
Brittany, I'm gonna turn your wrist in here, okay?
As evening settled over Goodyear, Arizona, in March 2018, a routine traffic stop was about to expose one of the most shocking teacher-student scandals in recent memory. 27-year-old Brittany Zamora had no idea that her world was about to come crashing down. Just days earlier, a concerned stepmother had been checking her 13-year-old stepson's phone through a monitoring app when she discovered something that made her blood run cold. The family immediately contacted the school, which called the police. Now, as Zamora drove home, officers were waiting.
Yep, come on. So as I said before, this officer has a body cam on him as well, so just to make you feel more comfortable, even though... Okay, Brittany, come on over here. Yeah. Did you double lock? I didn't. Okay. Right now I'm going to turn your wrist in here, okay?
No, we just want to make sure they don't hit you. So we double lock them so they don't close any tighter, okay? That way you don't hurt you. Otherwise, you just squeeze shut.
Did you know about that? Do you have anything on you that's going to hurt me, poke me, stick me, Brittany? Do you have anything on you that's going to hurt me, poke me, stick me, anything like that?
No.
Anything dangerous? No weapons? Okay. Yeah, can you?
The arrest was swift. Zamora appeared confused and compliant as officers placed her in handcuffs, still unaware of what had been discovered.
Yeah, you will. This is your personal property. So everything that goes in this bag. I'm going to take your necklace off as well. So we'll document it.
Can you unhandcuff me so I can take my belly button ring out?
Your what?
My belly button.
We'll let you. We'll do that at the jail.
Okay.
We're not going to have or at the station.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll have you do the same with the nose ring too. Not right now. No. It's back there.
As officers processed her belongings, Zamora remained quiet. The routine arrest procedures gave no hint of the serious allegations she was about to face.
Yeah. I got it. Okay. All right, go ahead and face the vehicle for me. She said she does have a wire. A wire? Okay. All right, what I'm gonna do is a blade technique. I'm just gonna go below the breast, okay? And then you're wearing a dress. Other than that, you don't have anything stuffed in your bra?
No.
Okay. Okay. And then is this just an outer?
Yeah,
okay.
You can take it off.
No, you can keep it on. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Can you turn towards me? Open up your mouth. Lift up your tongue. Okay.
The thorough search continued as officers prepared to transport the 6th grade teacher to the station for questioning.
I will help you. I know it's a big step.
I'm only 5 foot.
I know. I feel it.
Ready?
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. And scoot your butt a little forward, and you're going to be able to lean back and put your arms right here. So it's kind of a cutout a little bit.
Like this?
Yep. Yeah. Sort of. And you can put your weight on them. Yeah. They are metal, so they don't bend. And then I know you're short, you're just like me, so that thing's gonna be right in your face. That's all bound up. I'm sorry, he wasn't on the phone. Yeah. There we go.
What happens with my car?
We're gonna tow your car,
Okay.
and whenever we're gonna bring you down to our station, okay, you're gonna speak to a detective, and they'll kind of explain what's gonna happen. So if you have any questions, I know you want to know the answers now, but I can't provide you those answers because I don't know that information. But I can tell you right now, the car's gonna be towed, and it's either gonna be towed for the purpose of the arrest or for evidence. I don't know which one it would be. Like I said, I don't know the details of the case. Okay? Do you need a tow slip? I believe I have one, but while you're here, I don't think I have one.
As Zamora was secured in the patrol car, she had no idea that hundreds of explicit text messages had already been discovered. The stepmother's routine check of her son's phone had revealed conversations that no parent should ever have to read. The messages showed how Zamora had gradually crossed every professional boundary. What started as innocent classroom communication had escalated into something far more sinister. During questioning at the station, the full scope of Zamora's actions began to emerge. Detectives had evidence of encounters in her classroom and car. The investigation revealed classic grooming techniques. She had made the 13-year-old feel special, telling him he was mature for his age. The case took a disturbing turn when police discovered recorded phone calls between Zamora and the victim's family. In these conversations, facilitated by detectives, Zamora admitted to inappropriate contact multiple times. Even more shocking was her husband coaching her during these calls, telling her what to say to minimize legal trouble. Text messages showed her husband had known about the relationship and actively helped cover it up. Instead of reporting the abuse, he focused on protecting her from consequences. Police learned Zamora had given the student her personal phone number and communicated outside school hours. She had used her position to manipulate and isolate him, creating secrecy around their relationship. Prosecutors filed 15 felony charges against Zamora, including sexual conduct with a minor, attempted molestation, and public indecency. The evidence was overwhelming. Text messages, physical evidence, and witness testimony painted a clear picture of systematic abuse. In June 2019, facing decades in prison, Zamora accepted a plea deal. She pleaded guilty to sexual conduct with a minor, attempted molestation, and public sexual indecency. At her sentencing hearing in July 2019, the court heard heartbreaking victim impact statements. The judge sentenced Zamora to 20 years in prison, the minimum allowed under Arizona law. She was required to register as a sex offender and would face lifetime probation upon release, expected in 2038. Brittany's inappropriate relationship was discovered through digital evidence, but in the next case, it was a 10-year-old's courage to tell her parents that exposed a predator hiding behind a position of trust.
So there's been some allegations against you, so I need you to step outside so we can check that.
As dawn broke over Pierce County, Washington, in April 2024, detective units prepared for an arrest that would shatter the trust of an entire community. Their target was Jordan Roy Henderson, a 34-year-old fifth-grade teacher at Evergreen Elementary School, who was about to discover that his secret had been exposed.
County 317, yeah, this one. County 317, check on the detective.
Kids are out. Okay. Sorry. Hello, Sheriff's Department. Hi. So there's been some allegations against you, so I need you to step outside so we can chat about it.
Sure. Would you mind if I get dressed?
I'd prefer you just throw some shoes on. We can chat outside real quick, and then we can figure that out in a bit.
Okay. Totally understand. Just a second, I'm going to put my dog away.
I need to come with you. Just
okay.
So, if you don't mind,
sure. That's fine. I'll just slip out.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Henderson appeared remarkably calm as officers approached his door. Still in his bathrobe, he showed no shock or surprise at being confronted by police. His immediate compliance was striking. Most innocent people would demand to know what was happening.
So we're going to walk out to the blue car out here, and then we'll chat a bit. Yeah. Okay. So my partner's going to knock. They'll talk to her. They'll get her and the kids squared away. We'll probably just have them sit in the car and then we'll do that. So let's walk out to the blue car out here. You have to.
The mention of children in the home revealed another troubling aspect of Henderson's life. He was not only a teacher, but a licensed foster parent and biological father. Officers had to carefully manage the situation with innocent family members inside.
We'll come up after he talks. We'll come up after he talks. Okay. And we'll put the car.
Another road. You're not.
I'm gonna just park that down real quick.
Just grab my bag, sorry.
Have a seat, please.
Thank you. And then I'm not being creepy, I'm just sitting behind you because I have nowhere else to sit.
As Henderson was secured in the patrol car, officers began the formal arrest procedures that would change his life forever.
So, kind of a way line here. So first I'm gonna advise you your rights, and then if you're willing, we can chat about what's going on. Okay. So you know you are being audio and video recorded. Both our button turns on.
No worries.
All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions, or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained them to you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
The Miranda rights were read with careful precision. This was a case involving children that would receive intense public scrutiny.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
No, I have a lawyer and retainer in that regard. And I would like to contact him.
Okay. Do you have a phone number for him?
It's Hester Law Group. I do have a phone number. It's just, I don't have anything for me.
All right, Josh. Yep. So you are going to be.
Henderson's immediate request for an attorney was telling. Even more suspicious was his revelation that he already had a lawyer on retainer. Most people don't keep criminal defense attorneys on standby unless they're expecting trouble.
There, or if you want, we can get the phone number out of Tom.
I'd like to, do the phone number in that. Okay.
So you're gonna step out with my partner. He's gonna put you in handcuffs.
That's fine.
I'm going to face the car, please. I know he's patted you down. I'm going to put your hands behind your back. I'm going to put you in handcuffs, and I'm going to pat you down again. And we don't have much on. It's all good.
As the handcuffs clicked into place, Henderson remained eerily calm. His composure was unsettling. There was no panic, no desperate questions about what was happening, no protests of innocence.
I'll have you sitting in my partner's car over here in a second once he gets you in handcuffs, and we'll get you going through the can, get you transport down there, and we'll go from there. We'll. You want a number? You said of your phone, or a couple. Yeah, that's fine. We can go with that stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Just bear with us. I know probably not what you want to do this morning, but
No, not at all.
well, this guy.
My wife.
Oh, geez, no, you're fine.
No, it's fine. The phone number in your phone.
It's in my phone.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, we'll bring it out and then we'll chat about
All right. Thank you.
With Henderson secured and transported, the investigation that had led to this moment began to unfold publicly. Just weeks earlier, a brave 10-year-old student had found the courage to tell her parents something that no child should ever have to say. Her teacher had been touching her inappropriately. The family immediately contacted Evergreen Elementary School, who alerted the Pierce County Sheriff's Department. What began as a single allegation quickly expanded as investigators dug deeper. During interviews with other students in Henderson's class, a disturbing pattern emerged. Multiple girls described similar experiences spanning 2 school years. They told investigators about Henderson having them sit on his lap during reading time, putting his arm around them during lessons, and placing his hands high up on their legs. One student described how Henderson would hug her from behind and press himself against her, making her feel uncomfortable and scared. Even more chilling was Henderson's alleged warning to one victim that he would find her house if she told anyone about what was happening between them. The investigation revealed that Henderson had been systematically targeting young girls, particularly those wearing dresses or skirts. He used his position of authority to normalize the inappropriate contact, telling students it was normal behavior for teachers. As word of the investigation spread, a 4th student came forward with additional allegations. This brought the total charges against Henderson to 12 counts of first-degree child molestation. Henderson was initially released on $100,000 bail, but was quickly rearrested for violating conditions by hosting gatherings with children present. His bail was increased to $750,000, which he posted. The case grew more complex when Henderson's role as volunteer pastor at Wellspring Fellowship Church emerged, where his father served as lead pastor. The church initially supported him, calling him a man of highest character, though this support quietly disappeared as more allegations surfaced. Henderson pleaded not guilty to all charges. His trial is scheduled for July 2025, with potential decades in prison if convicted. Henderson's case was shocking, but nothing could prepare investigators for what they'd discover when a church leader's own sister found the courage to speak. As dawn broke over Johnstown, Ohio on April 18, 2025, a task force of investigators prepared for one of the most difficult arrests of their careers. Their target lived in a large family home and held a position of trust that made this case particularly shocking. Gary Thomas Kesey Jr., 36 years old, was the son of megachurch founders and a respected leader at Faith Life Church. But the allegations against him would shatter not just his family, but an entire religious community. The arrest was swift and professional. Captain Moore's calm delivery of the charges masked the gravity of what was unfolding. 2 first-degree felony assault warrants, charges that would grow exponentially as more victims found the courage to speak.
Right on the table. We going in? Don't leave the table, guys. Call him out. Sheriff's Office! Sheriff's
Want me to go hands on her?
Conduct yourself! Where is it? Sheriff's Office, come to the door! Come here! Come out! Come here! We just got out of the shower. Come here! Give me trust. Hey, I'm not hands. Come out! Come out! Come here! Come out! Come out! All the way through. All the way through. I got hands. Take it easy. Take it easy. We're good. What happened?
You're being placed under arrest right now.
Okay.
Gary emerged from his home without resistance, appearing confused but compliant. His calm demeanor suggested someone who might have been expecting this moment.
You got any guns on you, anything like that?
Anything on me, no.
Tom, is there anybody else in the house? No one?
All right, he's good.
Where's your phone at? It's in your pocket. Okay. All right, Tom, you can come with me.
Okay.
We got a marked car.
The thorough search procedures revealed Gary's cooperation, but also the careful police work needed for such a high-profile case. The Kesey name carried significant weight in the community.
Rolling up now.
Taking shoes, maybe, or something.
You got flip flops.
You got flip flops or something? Yeah.
Where would flip flops or something be for it? Or just some shoes.
Over there, now.
All right. Hey, Bobo, we need to clear it and grab him some shoes.
Even small details like getting Gary shoes showed the human side of the arrest process, despite the serious nature of the charges he faced.
Well,
all right, we're going to take that car. We'll get you some shoes. We can walk in the grass over there. I'm Captain Moore of the Sheriff's Office. I've been one of them that's been part of the investigation.
Okay.
All right. You're being arrested right now. We have 2 F1 warrants against you. Okay? So we're going to walk over to that car right there.
Yeah.
We'll get you some shoes. We'll get you back to our office. You'll have an opportunity to sit down.
Well, I'm only going to talk to the attorney. That's fine.
Gary's immediate request for an attorney was telling. Like many suspects in these cases, he seemed prepared for this possibility and knew exactly what to say.
Okay. I love you.
All right. Okay, right there, that deputy.
Okay. He's been checked, but double checking.
Seen right over the door.
Yep.
Bring your arms back.
Yep.
We're going to get you shoes, all right?
I appreciate it, guys.
Working on it.
Separate your feet.
Yep.
As Gary was secured and processed, the investigation that had led to this moment was far more complex than anyone realized. What had started with one courageous disclosure would soon reveal a pattern of abuse spanning over a decade.
Every single person out, huh?
Not everybody.
I don't see Grace. I guess he's
Negative. We got a van 21.
Who's cops? You want to switch out?
Okay, no, they're fine.
Hold on, we're going back to
Okay.
our office.
Just have a seat in there. Just it's a tight squeeze, so and then we'll snag your shoes. I'll buckle you in here in a second. If you guys sit sideways, you can. I know those cuffs hurt.
I'm going to the other side.
BC, this is the only thing he had on him. Almost set on the jack.
Yep. Watch your knee there, man.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yep, I know it's tight squeeze. Here's slides though. Yeah, okay.
I might need my phone to call my attorney unless they already called him.
We'll let Jay figure that stuff out with you, okay?
Tell me where to go, sir.
We'll go through these doors here. And then I'll open that second one there for you.
My focus. I was getting out of the
Bunny rabbits, that's what we're trained to do.
Oh,
The transport to the station gave investigators time to prepare for what would be one of the most sensitive interrogations of their careers. Gary's connection to Faith Life Church, a megachurch with thousands of members, made this case particularly delicate.
Yeah, no, we do that to make sure the jail knows that there's nothing in them.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
And then you'll go right down this hall and then immediate right in that first room here. And then, yep, just right again.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you can just take that far seat there.
Okay.
And then we'll just kick it here until Jay gets here. Cool. Thank you.
What's up? Tom? Yeah.
Better circumstances.
Me too.
Today played out. The way today played out, it just played out that way this morning.
This morning?
Okay. So, this is going to be your copy. I'm going to give it to him. This is a warrant for your arrest.
Okay.
You're going to be locked up on This warrant's for 2 F1 counts, okay?
Detective J's approach was professional but direct. The 2 first-degree charges represented just the beginning of what would become a much larger case.
I'd love to sit and talk with you.
Can we?
Do you want to go upstairs and talk right now?
I would love to talk to you.
Let's go.
I said I'd come in, you know.
Listen, Niall.
I mean, I gotta wait for my attorney's probably on his way, but.
Oh, you think he's on his way now?
We tried to call him, yeah.
Well, I think someone made contact with him, but.
Gary's willingness to talk, but only with his attorney present, suggested someone who understood the gravity of his situation. His mention of previously agreeing to come in indicated this wasn't a complete surprise.
You're saying you'll talk to me with your attorney present. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I can talk to you about some other things. I'd like to know, you and I talked on the phone, and I said I'd come in and talk to you.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
You know what I want to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Right. Are you comfortable talking to me about that without your attorney?
I mean, that's not smart for me to do, but I mean, I'm confident this is ridiculous. You know what I mean? We want to wait for.
Gary's assertion that the charges were ridiculous was his only denial during the recorded interaction. His confidence suggested someone who believed he could explain away the allegations. The investigation that led to this arrest had begun months earlier in December 2024, when Gary's own sister approached law enforcement with devastating allegations. She told investigators that Gary had raped her approximately 50 times between May 2001 and May 2003, when she was just 5 and 6 years old and he was 12. The case immediately hit roadblocks. Knox County Sheriff's Office refused to investigate because Gary's mother, Drenda Kesey, was a county commissioner who oversaw law enforcement budgets and had personal ties to officials. The Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation also stepped aside due to the Attorney General's relationship with the family. When word spread about the refusals to investigate, public outrage erupted. A Change.org petition demanding justice gathered over 2,500 signatures, showing community anger at the apparent protection of a powerful family. Finally, Licking County Sheriff's Office took the case. They interviewed over 40 witnesses and discovered more victims. 2 additional women came forward with similar allegations spanning years. One victim said Gary began abusing her in November 2006 when she was 8 and he was 17. The abuse continued until 2011 when she was 15, meaning Gary kept offending as an adult. A third victim reported Gary raped her when she was 10 years old. The evidence showed systematic abuse over a decade, with victims as young as 5. What made it worse was that all victims were connected to Faith Life Church, where Gary was a leader and his parents were founders. Following Gary's arrest, a grand jury expanded the charges dramatically. The initial 2 rape counts grew to 32 felony charges, including 13 counts of rape, 14 counts of gross misconduct, and 5 counts of unlawful conduct with a minor. Gary's bond was set at $2 million cash, reflecting the severity of the charges and his family's financial resources. Despite his attorney's efforts to reduce the bond, Judge Richard Wetzel maintained the full amount, requiring GPS monitoring if Gary could post bail. As the case moves toward the trial scheduled for July 1st, 2025, investigators believe additional victims may come forward. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, watch this one, and don't forget to subscribe.